Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, Ishizu is taking on Johnny Steps of all duelists. Johnny Steps has taken time away to be here for this match from his worldwide dance tour to take on Ishizu here today. Now let's check the table. Now, Ishizu's done pretty well so far. She's second, 6-1. Johnny Steps, on the other hand, is not doing so well. He's 26. He's won 2 and lost 5. So you would probably give advantage to Ishizu in this one, but again, you never know what might happen in this game. So Johnny Steps has started with a face-down spell or trap and also a face-down defense as well. There's Lady of Faith for Ishizu. She sets down negate attack and has also just set down Kelbeck. Kelbeck's a pretty interesting card. Anything that attacks it will go back to the owner's hand. So it's good if the opponent tributes and then attacks, but Johnny has played Maiden of the Moonlight. It's a 1500 and has thrown down another face down spell or trap. He has just launched an attack on Kelbeck. So Maiden of the Moonlight will go back to Johnny's hand, so Ishizu wasn't able to trap him with the effect, but Johnny is still down a card on his side of the field. Not much in hand though for Ishizu. Giant Soldier of Stone is part of the Mystical Sand fusion. Ishizu's deck is a combination of her classic fairies along with spellcasters that suit her vibe. And she has just selected the Lady of Faith. Kelbeck now to attack position. It doesn't matter if it's attack or defense for Kelbeck. Anytime it gets attacked, it will send the opponent back to the player's hand, or the opposing monster. It's Spirit of the Harp for Johnny Steps. Ishizu has thrown down Rush recklessly. That'll put Kelbeck to 2200. Oh, and a Magic Jammer from Johnny Steps. Good play. Definitely needed that. He just threw away Ice Water. So his 2000 defense will stay on the field. That's a good play for Johnny because if he lost that 2000 defense, he may have been in a bit of trouble. But Magic Jammer comes through, so Ishizu's still got that negate attack down as well, so she is technically safe for a turn from a counter-attack. But even if Johnny does counter-attack, he's still got to worry about that Kelbeck. Maiden of the Moonlight has just been played again. It's 1500. Is Johnny going to go for double destruction? He is. Ishizu has activated negate attack. This will stop Maiden of the Moonlight's attack. They would have both been destroyed, but because of Kelbeck's effect, it's a very useful card. Oh, Kestis of Dagla, that's a good draw for Ishizu. She could equip that to Kelbeck and then go on the offensive. Keldo's available as well. She's having a good think about it. And, oh no, she's gone defensive. And defensive with the Giant Soldier of Stone. Is she worried about that face down card of Johnny's? I wouldn't think so, but she did make the decision. She has got Keldo there as well. That could get 1700 with Kestis of Dagla. Unless of course Ishizu's just wanting to wait for something else to come to her hand. Lady of Faith was destroyed. There's Thunder of Ruler. And no, Ishizu not interested here. She, with Thunder of Ruler, she's relatively safe, but I guess if she puts Kestis of Dagla, she still won't be able to get through Spirit of the Harp. Giant Soldier of Stone attacked by Maiden of the Moonlight. 400 points off, 500 rather, is off Johnny Steps. So 7500 playing 7200. There's Mr. Valley Watcher. 1500 attack, 1900 defense, which isn't too bad. But no, Ishizu passes again. I reckon she's trying to wait out for something just a little bit stronger. To the end phase, turn change back to Ishizu. Oh, and there's a trump card. Trance, the Magic Swordsman, who has been debated as whether or not he is a little bit too strong for this tournament. Yugi does have Summon Skull, which is 2500. It's just that Trance is cool. I quite like him. And I think he fits Ishizu's deck pretty well, but at 2600 he is very strong. So this will be 1100 off Johnny Steps. It's just, oh no, negate attack from Johnny. Defends Maiden of the Moonlight. Trance isn't unbeatable though. Even by attack standards, players of this in this tournament can get above 2600. Mask of Weakness, equip cards. There's Shard of Greed by Johnny Steps, offerings to the Doomed if the players have it as well. Defense for Johnny Steps from here. I could always put Angel 07 back in Ishizu's deck in exchange for Trance. Angel 07 needs 2 tributes, and it's 2500. That is a thought. If Trance does seem to be getting a bit too dominant, there goes Spirit of the Harp. Kelbeck attacks Maiden of the Moonlight. And it looks like Ishizu may be just about to take field advantage, but Mystical Elf. Now, what does Johnny Steps have? Can he get himself back into this one? Johnny Steps doesn't have a lot of power at his disposal. Again, Johnny Steps, he isn't meant to win a lot. He's there's Mystical Space Typhoon. He's still competitive though, Johnny. He has actually claimed a couple of good wins so far. And turn change back to Ishizu, who draws 1 Day of Peace. He drew Tenderness. Ishizu rather drew Tenderness. It's only a bit of a throwaway monster, but alright, Ishizu now with Trance has destroyed Mystical Elf. And now Kelbeck in for the attack. It is Water Omotics. And Johnny Steps is running out of defenders. Queen's Double takes a hit. And now Johnny is out of monsters. But he, I think his Shard of Greed might be ready this turn. It is. 2 counters on it. 4 cards in hand for Johnny Steps. He's just activated Shard of Greed, so now make that 6. Now, even if Ishizu does lose Trance, the Magic Swordsman, she does have Monster Reborn as well. Draw phase, Agido is drawn. So a fair bit of attack power starting to build up for Ishizu here. She may have this first match. The 2600 of Trance, obviously Johnny doesn't have anything to defend against that, and Ishizu has picked Trance. Johnny loses Witch of the Black Forest. He can pull a card out of his deck with its effect. And oh, he's pulled Penumbral Soldier Lady. That's a 2100, and it's either 5 or 6 stars. It can defeat a Blue Eyes White Dragon as well. It's a useful effect against light types. I wonder if that could get over... Oh, actually, that should be able to get over Trance then. If Johnny Steps can get that... if he can get that Penumbral Soldier Lady to the field. Okay, Kanan the Swords Mistress has come to the field. 1400 attack. Goes after Tenderness, takes 700 off Ishizu, but you gotta say that this one is probably done and dusted. So Johnny Steps had a tough first outing in this one. Necromancer the Time Lord drawn for Ishizu, who now plays Kestis of Dagla. So it looks like she may be going to get 600 life points back in exchange on that. It's not going to change the outcome of this one though. Johnny Steps well and truly beaten in this first match. Still, best of 3 and stranger things have happened. For example, Bandit Keith only has 1 loss. His loss came against Bones, who is dead last, so it can be done. So Johnny Steps will have to win 2 in a row to claim a season point. Ishizu's up 1-0. I'm going to flick over to comments as the next match is setting up. Okay, shoutouts to Drawing While Talking, who said, "What just happened?" for the Joey and Marek match. That match was absolutely... I don't even know how to describe that match. It was one of the most bizarre matches I think I've ever seen. Cascade Hairstone as well. Emperor Pikachu as well. This is from Bandit Keith and Rebecca match. That guy M also said, "Whose deck..." That's a new name as well. Thanks for commenting. Who says, "Whose deck took the longest to make?" I would say that was probably Jaden, because we really had to we actually rebuilt his deck after he started, because he had a he just had a bit of a cluster of monsters that just weren't working for him, so we redesigned him and sort of rebuilt him with like a fusion focused deck, but a very much watered down one, because if we gave Jaden a full blown elemental hero archetype fusion deck, he would cream everything in his path with the way the tournament's decks have been built. So, oh, there's a polymerization's already been activated. Oh no, Johnny, I thought, I saw all the fusions up. Johnny was just looking through his pile. He's got a few good fusions in there. Empress Judge, Mystical Sand is in there, Musician King is in there. Okay, that's Argido, that's 1500. I've missed what Johnny Steps' face down monster was. Witch of the Black Forest. You could pull, what could Johnny Steps go for here? Penumbral Soldier Lady's probably still the best option, to be honest. Oh no, what was that? Beautiful Headhuntress. Oh, that's 1600. Okay, that's a good decision from Johnny. Maybe he can knock off that Argido, maybe. Shoutouts also to Moonwolfie as well, and just scrolling because I post a lot of shorts, get comments on them, and they kind of get mixed in with as it's filtering for newest. Beautiful Headhuntress is on the attack. There goes Argido. That's a big risk from Johnny, given that Ishizu had 2 face down spell or traps. Argido rolls a 6. It would have needed to have rolled a 4. It would have been able to bring itself back. Demi Henning as well. That was from the Rebecca and Keith match. Drawing While Talking also commenting on Weevil and the Paradox Brothers, which the Paradox Brothers, they it was in this comment as well, when the Paradox Brothers brought back Neobug. Even Drawing While Talking says, thought that the Paradox Brothers were smart reviving Neobug because they were using the effect of Weevil's Forest, as 1700 in Zolga takes out Beautiful Headhuntress. But then that Cocoon of Ultra Evolution got played and used the Paradox Brothers revived Neobug, and then they got attacked by Great Moth. Okay, Offerings to the Doom displayed now from Johnny Steps. He's gone after Zolga. Oh, and Magic Jammer for Ishizu. No luck for Johnny Steps so far in this one. And even now, Johnny Steps won't be able to get over Zolga physically. He's got Beautiful Beast Trainer there, but it's 5 stars. Water Girl comes to the field, and maybe just as a defense for Johnny Steps' life points at the moment. Silas DC as well, Katomi 758, Super Palco as well, SEH 292. And I think that's where they end for, and then it goes back into 3 to 4 days ago. Well, thanks everybody for commenting as well. I do mean to reply to comments more often manually on YouTube as well as... Oh, Johnny Steps has drawn a Monster Reborn. I don't think anything's really been sent to the graveyard, but he can use... a revival to get that Beautiful Beast Trainer to the field. So he's actually going to double up on his Witch of the Black Forest effect here as well, because that's been sent to the graveyard again. So the beautiful Beast Trainer has come. That could possibly defeat Zolga as long as Ishizu's face downs. She didn't activate them before, so you would think she wouldn't activate them now, but maybe she's baiting Johnny Steps into attacking. But Johnny launches one. Ah, offerings to the doomed for poor Johnny Steps. His beautiful Beast Trainer is gone. No luck for Johnny in this one. Ishizu's had all the answers. If Johnny was able to get through that Zolga and get his Penumbral Soldier Lady to the field, Johnny may have actually been going pretty good in this one. Ishizu's only got one card in hand. It was well weighted by Ishizu though to use that offerings to the doomed. It's now her turn. 1700 off Johnny Steps. He's down to 6200. And you gotta say, Ishizu is looking very good now. There's the Unhappy Maiden. That may protect Johnny's life points for just a minute or two longer. Alright, turn change. It's now back to Ishizu. Plays down another face down spell or trap. Zolga though still dominating the field here. Ishizu's had that face down card for a while. I wonder what that is. She doesn't really have a lot of defense only cards. Draw phase, Water Magician, 1400, still can't get through Zolga. And Johnny Steps draws Rush Recklessly or Mask of Weakness. He's Maiden of the Moonlight may be able to get through that Zolga eventually. And at the moment, just stalling is Johnny Steps. Mist Valley Watcher has come to the field, so Johnny Steps is not going to be able to stall for much longer. So Zolga's going to get the win in the attack here. 1500 off 62 will be 4700. And Johnny Steps is going to have to hope for a good draw here, otherwise he's in big trouble. 15 and 17 together is 32. Oh, it's the Book of Secret Arts. Oh, what a draw for Johnny. Maiden of the Moonlight will be able to get to 1800. As long as Ishizu's face downs don't have anything to say this time, as offerings to the doomed has already been used. Oh, goes after Miss Valley Watcher. I guess that's for the defensive. And it's got 1900 defense, so which is greater than the 1800 of Maiden of the Moonlight. Zolga could be next. Ishizu has 2 cards in hand. And Zolga to defense mode. Okay, this could be the opening that Johnny Steps needs to get a comeback in this one. He's just drawn Muse A, which is set face down. So Penumbral Soldier Lady a possibility to come next turn. There goes Zolga. If it does, that'll be a good win for Johnny Steps. 2100 on the field along with his Maiden of Moonlight. That could overwhelm Ishizu very quickly. And Ishizu has... oh, into the void. So that'll throw her hand at the end of the turn. She's having a good long think about this one. Oh, Tribute. It's... Trance and Magic Swordsman again. I mean, even if it was like a 21 to 2400 6-star, it'd still be winning here. There goes... oh, hang on. Penumbral Soldier Lady. Trance and Magic Swordsman. As Ishizu had pretty much junk. Oh, there's Sojin. It gives warrior monsters. Penumbral Soldier Lady is a warrior. Gains 1000 points when battling a light monster. Alright, there's Sojin. So Trance is light, isn't it? Is Trance and Magic Swordsman an Earth type? Oh my god, it is. Oh dear, it looks like our player for Johnny Steps also thought that Trance was a light type. Oh wow, I thought Trance was a light type as well. Our player did not look that... he really didn't look that hard, but... Oh boy, that is a... I guess what you would call a blunder for Johnny Steps. Wow, I thought Trance was a light type as well. That is really, really surprising. So it's an earth type. Johnny draws Performance of Sword. Throws down his 2 polymerizations, which he can't use. Oh, well, in the end, it may not have actually mattered in the end. Well, Johnny Steps will be down to 1,000 points after this attack. Well, it's a brutal game sometimes, Yugioh. Wow, Trance is an earth type. Given his appearance on the card art and given like the magic that he's using, he really would come off as an earth type. Sorry, a light type, but either way, it wouldn't have mattered. Johnny Steps hasn't drawn anything that would have been able to get Penumbral Soldier Lady any more assistance anyway. There goes Ancient Elf, and now 1,200 off Johnny. Well, it's a bit of a shame, but Johnny Steps is now down 2-0, and we learned something that's... well, I did anyway. I'm sure our players did too, but Trance really would come off as a light type. But then again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Be strange like that sometimes. There are some cards out there which are like extremely strange typings, like Wall Shadow, for example, being a warrior type. Swamp Battle Guard's a warrior type as well, not a beast warrior, which is a bit unusual. But no, it do be like that sometimes. Well, third and final match has not been a good outing for Johnny Steps. He's he couldn't have really done much in that second match anyway, even if he didn't accidentally blow away his Penumbral Soldier Lady. But Mist Valley Watcher starts off for Ishizu here. I believe in Johnny Steps, though. I believe Johnny Steps can get the win in this last match and at least stop second place Ishizu from getting a bonus point. Johnny goes with a face down defense himself. But between the 2 decks, I guess you could say that Ishizu is just a little bit more packed in terms of that mid-tier strength than Johnny Steps. Ishizu having Zolga and Agido and, of course, Trance, Mist Valley Watcher as well. Alright, Jin the Watcher of the Wind has been played, although Ishizu does have quite a few weaker monsters in her deck as well. Like, it's not like she only has strong mid-tiers and high-level monsters. I mean, she's got Hourglass of Life, she's got Lady of Faith, she's got Jin, like, the Watcher of the Wind, she's got Buku floating around in that deck somewhere as well. Like, she's got plenty of weaker monsters to balance her out as well. But so far in this game, she's been pretty lucky as well. 700 off Johnny Steps. She's also got that Mask of Weakness on the field, which is sitting there menacingly. Turn change now to Johnny Steps. And Johnny again in defense mode here. Well, defending is not going to win this game for him. Into the Void for Ishizu. Alright, she plays it down. She'll draw another card. It is Shard of Greed. She's going to have to, she's going to have to set that Monster Reborn, otherwise she'll lose it. She's just played Hourglass of Life, and look at this. Johnny Steps being attacked by 700s and a 15. It's, Giant Soldier of Stone. This is where Johnny Steps could get back into it. Well, he's going to have to attack with something pretty good, because that Mask of Weakness could flip the damage around. Main phase 1 for Johnny. Face down spell or trap. And another face down defense for Johnny Steps. And oh, he's gone into attack mode with Giant Soldier of Stone. Oh, Ishizu does have that Mask of Weakness. Oh, she's decided not to activate it. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, she does have Mist Valley Watcher. It could defeat Giant Soldier of Stone. Maybe she doesn't need to use her Massive Weakness. She's just drawn Negate Attack. Alright, she throws that down. At 1500, if the attack does hit, Giant Soldier of Stone will be down. And Johnny Steps will lose 200 points. Unless Johnny must have something face down for him to play that confidently, and he does. It's Waboku. Unfortunately for Ishizu, she doesn't have her 7 tools of the Bandit, but she's still got that Mask of Weakness, and Johnny Steps probably thinks that him attacking right now is safer than what it actually is. Ice Water is flipped up. Why would Ishizu attack with an Hourglass of Life? You know what? Why not attack with an Hourglass of Life? It looks like it's on limited time, so it might as well have as much fun as possible. Oh, here we go. Tribute for Johnny. Is that... it's beautiful Beast Trainer. I was hoping for Penumbral Soldier Lady. Either way, Johnny Steps is in good position here. He goes after Mist Valley Watcher. That's not going to work, though. There it is. Ishizu again has made some good decisions in deciding to hold that Mask of Weakness as well. So beautiful Beast Trainer again, which has got to the field, has not had a good match. It lost like that in one of the last games as well, attacking. But Johnny Steps puts Giant Soldier of Stone back to defense mode, so he is still currently safe. There's Ancient Sorcerer. Shard of Greed now on 2 counters for Ishizu. She'll draw 2 additional cards. There's Biomage. See, she's got plenty of weaker monsters to balance out what she has with Trance, and she's got Cosmo Queen floating around in there somewhere as well. Cosmo Queen is very strong as well. I think that's 2900. 7 stars. Actually, it might be 8 stars. But 2 tributes. Water Magician played from Johnny Steps. And Ishizu does have Negate Attack, but she doesn't bother to use it. Hourglass of Life is gone. Return change back to Ishizu, who draws that's a Thunder of Ruler. And no, just ends her phase, just casually sitting there now in defense. Can Johnny Steps take advantage? He'll need Penumbral Soldier Lady, or he'll need a Rush Recklessly or something to get over the 1900 defense of Mist Valley Watcher. And to the battle phase, goes after Ishizu's face down, which is Buku. Use that wisdom, Ishizu. Look into the future. And she draws... Oh, Mudora. Did she see that in the future? Oh, here we go. There's... Oh, I only count 1. I think there's only 1 fairy. Oh, Biomage. No, Biomage is fairy. So how is Biomage fairy? That looks like a fiend or a spellcaster. Oh, like I do say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Be weird. As Mist Valley Watcher in for the attack, destroys Water Magician. I mean, they're close on life points. We've got a decent third match here. 6750 played 6700. I believe in Johnny Steps. I believe Stepsy can get at least one win in. Oh, here we go. Polymerization. So, I think Ancient Elf and Giant Soldier of Stone make Mystical Sand. So that could be what... Oh no, both from his hand. There's... Hibby King and Queen's double. That makes Empress Judge. Okay, 2100 for Johnny Steps now. So that'll get over Mist Valley Watcher. Ishizu didn't have a Massive Weakness on the field, did she? And there's Ancient Elf. Oh, so Ishizu, Johnny Steps rather. Johnny Steps did have Mystical Sands Fusion as well. That's Ancient Elf and Giant Soldier of Stone. It wasn't Mask of Weakness, it was Negate Attack that she had. And that protects Mist Valley Watcher. Ishizu does have Mudora, but I don't think there's enough fairies in the graveyard. Book of Secret Arts played to Ancient Elf. That's actually not a bad move, because now Johnny Steps as Ancient Elf. It could have been destroyed by Mist Valley Watcher, but Johnny Steps protected it by boosting its power. Ishizu has played the Thunder of Ruler, so her next... Johnny Steps' next battle phase looks like it's going to be skipped. Unfortunately for Johnny, he's not going to be able to get at Ishizu's defenses on this turn. Ishizu's got that Mudora just floating there as well. Sonic Maid is played. And, oh no. Ishizu has drawn Kelbeck. This is not good for Johnny Steps. Ishizu is starting to build up those defenses. If Empress Judge targets that Kelbeck, then Johnny Steps is going to be in big strife. He may target it here though. There goes Biomage. That's going to give Mudora more power. Oh, she's gone after Ancient. Oh, Johnny went after Ancient Sorcerer. Didn't hit Kelbeck. We're just going to have to hope, if you're on Johnny Steps' team, just going to hope that he doesn't go after that Kelbeck with Empress Judge. Alright, back to Johnny. He plays Water Dragon Fairy. A bit of a methodical approach by Johnny. Oh, he went after Keldo. Johnny has no idea how good that decision was. Ishizu will have to send 2 monsters back from Johnny Steps' deck. Back from his graveyard to his deck. And now Ancient Elf has targeted Kelbeck. 50 points off Johnny Steps, so now they're even at 6,700 each. Book of Secret Arts has just been destroyed though, because Ancient Elf went back to Johnny's hand. Draw phase. Oh, Cosmo Queen. If Ishizu can get that to the field. Oh, she can. She's got Monster Reborn. It's just not going Johnny's way today, is it? Jin the Watcher of the Wind is coming back, so this means that Ishizu can get Cosmo Queen to the field this turn. And at 2,900, it is just under that of even the legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon itself, used by Kaiba. So 2,900 in Cosmo Queen. It's a very fitting card for Ishizu though, given her Cosmos abilities of being able to look into the past, present and future. What does it say? Queen of the Galaxies and Mistress of the Stars. Well, Johnny's defenses won't stand up against the power of that Cosmo Queen. Oh, but offerings to the doomed will. Goodbye, Cosmo Queen. Unfortunately, Ishizu does have a Mudora. Oh, actually, Ishizu's going to lose. How much is this? 11 and 13 is 24. 34, 38.50. At 5,050 is what Ishizu's going to lose here. She's going to put her on 1,050, I think that is. No, it's not. 1,650. 1,650 for Ishizu. She has just lost a lot of life points. But unfortunately for Johnny, she has Mudora. There's Akakiyasu. There's a few fairies in the graveyard now. Mudora gets to 2,300. Johnny activates Negate Attack, fighting back. But Johnny's got a long way to get back into this one now. Even his Penumbral Soldier Lady wouldn't be able to do it from here. That would need a power-up or a Rush Recklessly or something. And Johnny did use Offerings to the Doom, so he didn't draw that time. He's moving everything to defense. And this could be to be a comeback win from here if Ishizu actually manages to do it, which she very well could. She doesn't play Akakiyasu. Goes after Giant Soldier of Stone. Ishizu has to be careful with what she plays in attack mode from here, just because of how low her life points are. Johnny Steps has got one card in hand now. His defenses aren't going to hold. There's Kestis of Dagla. Oh, that can go on Midora. 2,800 for Midora. I don't know how Johnny Steps will ever get past that. He could use Penumbral Soldier Lady with like a Massive Weakness or a Rush Recklessly. It'll match them both to 28, but no. Johnny Steps is passing his turns. He's just passed another one. Ishizu draws Zolga. It's a solid card. It's a 1,700. So 2 defenses for Johnny Steps could go here. Zolga goes after the defense, which is... Oh, Spirit of the Harp. Ishizu loses 300 points. She's going to have to be very careful. She's down to her last 1,350. Johnny's still at 5,900, so he's got some reserve of life points. He's just got to try and knock off the rest of Ishizu's. 3 cards in hand for Johnny Steps. He has got a face-down defense onto his end phase. Could we see Ishizu come back and win this one? We very well could. There's Drag Down into the Grave. It's a good card. Ishizu can check Johnny's hand and throw a card away. But no, she goes straight to the battle phase. There goes Water Dragon Fairy. 2,800 in Midora goes after the defense. That was face down. It was a Dancing Elf. One of the weaker monster cards that used to appear in the earlier Yu-Gi-Oh games. I was playing a little bit of Forbidden Memories. I thought my Forbidden Memories disc was in my other PS2 in the storage locker. It was not. It was in my Simpsons Hit and Run case. It was because I went to play the Simpsons Hit and Run and the disc for Forbidden Memories was in there, so I'm now going to assume that the Simpsons Hit and Run is in my old PlayStation. Somewhere in that storage locker. Which isn't a bad thing. I can go without playing Simpsons Hit and Run for a little while longer. There it goes, Johnny Steps' defense, and now 2,800 points. 3,100 left for Johnny Steps. That's going to be a massive life point boost for Ishizu. And she's turned this one around again. So, but I played through the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories last night as a live stream. It was fun. Johnny Steps plays Rush Recklessly. Looks like he may have given up. There's Mystical Space Typhoon. That will get rid of Kestis of Dagla. No, Johnny Steps just showing us what he had in his hand. Or what cards he had. He's gone to his end phase. Well, Johnny Steps tried. He just was not strong enough. I mean, Ishizu is playing really, really good. And to be fair, she got really lucky in this game too. 2,300, Johnny Steps. It was a valiant effort, but he has taken a 3-0 loss in the end. It's a bonus point win for Ishizu as she won 3-0. Picks up her season point as well. Who is in the next match? It is Serenity going up against Alexis. That could be interesting. So, well, how's it shaping up? So, Ishizu is now 7-1. Johnny Steps is 2-6. But I believe that Johnny Steps could defeat... He could probably beat Yugi or something and try and pull his way back up. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving the comments over the, what day is it today, Monday? Over the weekend as well. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.